So it seems that we're watching as one by one, fiat currencies all over the world are falling into hyperinflation. And the US dollar is no different. The world's reserve currency has been going through major inflation over the last several months, with experts speculating that the numbers aren't even truly reflective of what the statistics are. So the question that everyone's asking themselves is, who's going to be next? Over the past year, Turkey has also experienced its own currency crisis with the Turkish lira. And experts around the world have been quick to criticize President Erdogan for not lifting interest rates. But the real question that we should be asking ourselves is, what is fiat currency and what is real money? Now, these are very important questions to be asking because for a long time, we've been sold an idea about what money is that is completely false. For anyone that hasn't studied economics, it may not be immediately clear, but the reality is that all fiat currencies are bound for the same outcome, and that is hyperinflation. The crisis of fiat currency and inflation cannot be reduced to single events. The reality is that the problem lies within the system itself. Michael Burry, the expert who foresaw the 2008 housing crash in America and who subsequently had an entire movie made about that incident called The Big Short, has been warning for years that hyperinflation is coming to all major nations. It just so happened to hit Turkey sooner than the rest. But to be very clear, this system has been in place long before President Erdogan came into power. So if you believe that changing your leadership is what's going to make the difference, you're very mistaken. The problem is the system itself. And this is why for years now, President Erdogan has been looking into alternative currencies and gold alternatives. And with Western sanctions hitting Russia very hard, many nations around the world are now warming to the idea of a gold trade, Turkey included. In a recent phone call with President Putin, Erdogan mentioned, "We three countries, Russia, China, and Turkey, are between us with our own national currencies. We can trade with ruble, yuan, Turkish lira, and gold." Now, throughout history, many nations have brought up the idea of trading with gold. And very recently, we've seen as Russia has pegged their own ruble to gold in a move that is probably going to go down in history as a turning point forever. In China, we've also seen as they have rolled out their digital yuan, and the Turkish central bank has been given instructions to look into the possibility of a Turkish digital lira. Erdogan is definitely heading in the right direction when it comes to looking into alternative currencies, digital currencies, and gold alternatives. This would be a huge step forward in the liberation of the Turkish economy and the Turkish people. The only question now is, how quickly can they get it done?